You will never rest in peace. I'm DeQwan Young, and today we present 10 athletes who played through a crazy injury. And a big shout out to Jason Repasky for suggesting this video. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and join us in the comment section below and let us know some other crazy injuries that we might miss. Professional athletes are the toughest men on earth. These guys dedicate their whole lives to winning, even at the expense of their muscles, bones, and basically everything else to do with their body. The human body has its limitations, of course. Some injuries are too hard to overcome, but some athletes didn't let the pain stop them. Number 10, Duncan Keith. How bad did Chicago Blackhawks star Duncan Keith want to end his team's 49-year Cup drought? Keith's crew had a chance to punch their ticket to the 2010 Stanley Cup final. Simply put, Keith had to see a dentist after this.
He's being cleared out of the zone by Patrick Marleau, and there you see it hit Duncan Keith. You got mouthpiece flying, teeth flying.
He lost 7 teeth on that play, but the end result was worth it. Stanley Cup champions.
Who knows a good dentist, by the way? Anyone got a dentist?
Number 9, Willis Reed. New York Knicks legend Willis Reed had never won the NBA championship going into the 1970 finals against the LA Lakers. Just how bad did Reed feel the desire to win it? Enough to play through a torn muscle injury he suffered in Game 6. Nobody expected Reed to show up for Game 7, but he did.
And the crowd is going wild. On it to Reed on the forecourt. Right side from 20. Jumps. Yes. Willis has hit on his first 2. He bullets one down court that is intercepted by the Busher. Fast break for the next Busher on the drive. Leads Reed and driving shot is good.
Reed hit the first 2 shots for the Knicks, who went on to win the championship. Number 8, Philip Rivers. The San Diego Chargers were in trouble. They had the tough task of dethroning the defending Super Bowl champion Indianapolis Colts in the 2007 AFC divisional round. Quarterback Philip Rivers tore his ACL and watched from the sideline.
Blocking the end of the third quarter with the score. 21-17 San Diego, boiling over. Vincent Jackson, 7 catches.
Backup Billy Volek led the Chargers to victory. Rivers chose to play through the injury though, hoping San Diego could end the New England Patriots' perfect season in the AFC Championship.
And looking down the field, and they've got the catch. It's a Vincent Jackson reception again.
It's been under center all year long for me.
Play action fake, Rivers.
The Chargers lost 21-12, but Rivers was a winner in our books for playing through a torn ACL. Number 7, Jack Youngblood. NFL Hall of Famer Jack Youngblood was already tough enough as a pro football player with the cool last name, but he went from tough to Superman-like during the 1979 NFL playoffs. In a matchup against the Dallas Cowboys, Youngblood fractured his fibula on this chop block.
Jack Youngblood, here it is, play action. He wants to go strong, then he comes back to pretty slow blocks.
Of course, Youngblood played through the postseason and led the Los Angeles Rams to a Super Bowl appearance. The Rams fell to the Pittsburgh Steelers, but that don't take away from Youngblood's heart and determination. Number 6, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's Chicago Bulls faced the Utah Jazz in the 1997 NBA Finals. The series was tied 2 games apiece, and it looked like Utah had an easy path to a Game 5 win. Jordan had an awful flu, was sweating heavily, and could barely move from his bed. Told that he couldn't play, Jordan left an hour before Game 5 began. And then, history.
Jordan fires for yes. Miss their last 6 shots. Jordan, yes. Pippen backing Hornacek. Here's Jordan.
Jordan finished with 38 points. The Bulls won Game 6 and Game 7, clinching their 5th championship in 7 years. Number 5, Curt Schilling. The Boston Red Sox were hell-bent on ending their 86-year World Series drought in 2004, but star pitcher Curt Schilling suffered a severe tendon tear in his ankle during the ALDS. Nonetheless, Boston faced the New York Yankees in the ALCS. Trailing the series 3-2, the Red Sox needed a gem from Schilling in the Bronx.
The ruptured sheath around the peroneal tendon, his right ankle. With him, as Al showed us out in the bullpen, and the question is that the Marcane? It's a 2-2 now. Sierra strikes out, and that's the first strikeout of the night for Curt Schilling. To the right side, Schilling again has to at least go into the area, and Millar get the 2-2. Sierra strikes out.
The Bloody Sock prevailed. The Red Sox overcame a 3-0 deficit to win the AL pennant. They go on to win the World Series, ending 86 years of misery. Number 4, Tiger Woods. Remember the days when Tiger Woods used to win all those majors? So long ago. Let's go back to the 2008 US Open. Woods was playing on a beat-up knee, a broken leg, and a fractured fibula. Woods also needed surgery to repair a torn ACL. So why'd he even bother to show up?
Of the day comes at the second for Tiger, who has been using his clubs as a cane. Tiger with a 3-iron off the tee.
And it's just a little left of the hole, trying to cut.
That's a heck of a shot. That was a beauty that's going to come back. We saw this earlier. It comes all the way down within 5 feet. And there we have it. Tiger Woods on the prowl.
Expect anything different? I can tell you, you would not expect him to miss this.
There's the birdie he needed.
That's why. Number 3, Kirk Gibson. Gibson was the LA Dodgers star hitter in 1988, leading them to a World Series showdown against the Oakland Athletics. Unfortunately, Gibson had a bad hamstring injury on one leg and a beat-up, swollen knee on the other. With 2 bad legs, he couldn't start game 1. Tommy Lasorda called for Gibson to pinch hit in the bottom of the 9th, runner on first, 2 outs.
High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Two injured legs, no problem. Gibson walked off game 1 and the Dodgers went on to clinch the series. Number 2, Bobby Bond. The Toronto Maple Leafs faced the Detroit Red Wings in the 1964 Stanley Cup Final. Defenseman Bobby Bond sacrificed his body by blocking a Gordie Howe slap shot in game 6.
Face off in the Leaf zone to the right. The Red Wings get the Drysdale Vecchio shot, hit through her. Here's Doug Barkley's drive, and that goes into the crowd, over the glass. Bob Bond.
The only problem, he suffered a broken ankle and had to come off the ice. But Bond returned, then did this.
Tips it off the boards. Bob Bond lets it drive. It goes, scores! Bob Bond let it go. It bounced in front and went into the net. And it's all over.
Toronto forced a game 7 and would go on to win the Stanley Cup courtesy of Bobby Bond's heroics. Number 1, Bert Troutman. The 1956 FA Cup Final featured Bert Troutman in Manchester City against Birmingham City. Leading 3-1 with 17 minutes left, Troutman collided with Peter Murphy and suffered a severe neck injury.
It's Brown. And I think Troutman's hurt. Yes, and so's Murphy.
Troutman chose to keep playing nonetheless.
That neck's been knocked out of joint again, but you'll notice how popular he is with the man.
As it turned out, he broke a bone in his neck, and he kept playing until the final whistle. Manchester City would clinch the cup. This is DeQwan Young signing off. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.